Happy New Year, Flosstube! Welcome to January 1st, 2022. Let's make this one a lot better. Let's make this one much better than the last 2 years. Let's do it. Alright, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have some things to show, so let's get right on into it. I have some haul. Yeah. First off, I got my November Fabric of the Month from Fortnite Fabrics. I have not yet received my December one. I believe they were very busy after a Black Friday sale and getting a lot of that dyed and mailed out. And I'm not necessarily in a hurry. So they're shipping it out. It's actually on its way here now, but it's not here yet. So I have November's Fabric of the Month from 2021, and this is Chauffeur. It might be showing very true to color. I can't actually tell. And if the camera sees my face, it changes whatever lighting it's got going on there. But this is kind of a green color. I like it a lot. It's kind of a muted green. It's not a bright, vibrant green. Can we settle down, camera? I even got a better light. and the phone camera hates everything. So, there's that. That's my November Fabric of the Month from Fortnite Fabrics. Chauffeur. I did sign up for Fortnite Fabrics 2022 Fabric of the Month. I'm going with their... what is it called? It's their Galaxy themed one. It's the opal one again. I'm doing 32 count. I'm getting the quarter yard of fabric now because their fabrics are so gorgeous. I can only get one project out of this, depending on what I'm doing. But if I got a bigger cut, I could get a lot more. So I'm paying a little more, but I'll be getting more, and I'm excited for that. Then I found out after I did my last video that I had a voucher for Michael's that was about to expire. So $15. So I went and picked myself up some tubes of fabric. These two are Loops and Thread. I think that's Michael's brand of fabric. This is Ada in 22 count. I figure I'd get two of them. They're about 15 by 18 inches each. So I figure if I got some quick stitches in Mill Hill, or not Mill Hill. If I got some Heaven and Earth Designs quick stitch patterns, they would probably fit on there if I made sure I measured properly. So I've got those for that. And then I got DMC Charles Craft Irish Linen in 28 count even weave. And that's a nice pretty brown. They're tea-dyed in the color. It's tea-dyed. What I'm thinking I might do on this, I have to buy it first, is Clouds Factory's Egyptian Gods and Goddesses. Because I did their Greek Gods and Goddesses and I loved it. And I've had my eye on the Egyptian one for a while. I just haven't done it. So that's my haul. Next, I have 4 finishes. Yes, you heard me right. I have 4 finishes. I have finished 4 things since the last time I have talked to you all. First and foremost, the finish 1 year in the making. There is no Planet B from Clouds Factory. Their 2021 year-long stitch-along. I like this a lot. I had a lot of fun doing it. I stitched it on the called for fabric with the called for colors. I did it as charted, except for they had a tail charted on the koala. Koalas don't have tails. They are a tailless creature. They might have a tailbone, I don't know, but they do not have a visible tail on their bodies. So I made sure to not include that for accuracy. No shade on Clouds Factory. It was just something I wanted to make sure I got right, because koalas are very much an iconic animal for Australia. Next, we have the finish that was taken a month. Took about a month to finish. And that was my other Sal, my Christmas Classics Sal from Story Stitches on Facebook. I will put a link to her blog in the post below. I'm not affiliated with her or anything like that, but I figure if you like it and you want to stitch it and you want to check out her other things, it'll make it a lot easier for you to find. I did everything as charted except for Yukon Cornelius down here. Originally, he was supposed to be the Bumble, and I didn't want to do Bumble. I thought Bumble is mostly white, but we have Snow Miser, who's got a lot of pale color in him. You've got Santa Claus from Rudolph, who's got a lot of white in him. You got Frosty, who's got a lot of white in him. You got Chris from Santa Claus Is Coming to Town, who's got a lot of white, and Snoopy's white, and I just didn't want another white one down here, so, or another character with a lot of white floss, a lot of blanc in him. So I did Yukon Cornelius. He was also more challenging to stitch than Bumble would have been. Story Stitches, I think, posted somewhere that she wasn't happy with his beard or with his design totally. Honey, I think you did a fabulous job. This thing is... everything about this entire pattern is amazing. From the color choices, you got it spot on. The design, the back work, where you had us place all the back work. Totally recommend stitching this on an even weave or a linen for the back stitch, because there's a lot of, like if you see Mrs. Claus's ears. Focus, please. Focus, please. If you look at her ears, she's got a lot of split stitches in there. So, and I stitched this one on, what was it? It's Blueberry Cobbler, 28 count. Let me see. 28 count even weave Blueberry Cobbler from Fortnite Fabrics. I totally could have cut my fabric in half the other direction and had more room for another project on this, but live and learn. And since this one is not, Blueberry Cobbler is not a fabric of the month, I can always order more. Love this color on the even weave. It is so pretty. I have another finish now, and that is Mill Hill's No Place Like Home, or Home for the Holidays, I think is what it's actually called, but the full thing says, there's no place like home for the holidays. It's so cute. I love it. That was a lot of white, y'all. That was a lot of green, but it turned out so well. It turned out so good. And I'll put this one up next year for Christmas. I'm hoping to actually be able to decorate for next year for Christmas. Hopefully the kittens will have grown up and matured enough by then that they won't want to climb the Christmas tree, because we had to throw that out. We're maybe going to try to get ourselves a nice cheap side of Balsam Hill, a Balsam Hill Christmas tree. Cheap meaning they're $300 versus $3,000 tree. But they're good quality trees. So, I know because we used to have one years and years and years ago when I was a child. And the thing lasted forever. My mom gave it to my sister when she moved out and had her own family and kids. And I think that tree lasted another 10 to 15 years after my mom gave it away, before it finally just went kaplooey. Next, I have a start and finish. I needed something to put on my desk at work, because I can decorate my desk. I'm not going hog wild. It's just a piece of something I've done on my desk, because we're actually going to be moving locations at some point. It might be this year. It might even be next year. I don't know. But I stitched Britter Cup Designs Gritty Kitty Monthly Series January, out of their January and February pattern. Here's the cover sheet. So I've done this one. I have plans to do this one, and I will get this one done sometime this month. So I have Chili Paws. Make make sure I've got that. Yeah, the whole thing's in there. So I've got this done on July's Fabric of the Month called Selfie No Filter from Fortnite Fabrics. It is so pretty. And as you can see, I've only used like a quarter of the fabric so that I can stitch more things of this size on it. This is done on a 32 count even weave Lugana. Can't wait to FFO that. I have plans to FFO this Chili Paws and to FFO what was it called? Christmas Kitty. To FFO Christmas Kitty on as flat folds tomorrow. That'll be Sunday the 2nd. I have my plans to FFO them tomorrow. I also have plans to FFO my classic movie monsters from Cloud's Factory that I made in ornaments. Plans to FFO them tomorrow as well. And since we were talking about this, the Love Cats one, I know what I'm going to stitch it on already. I have a cut of 28 count even weave cranberry sauce. And this is part of Fortnite Fabrics' normal, one of their normal lines of fabric. Look at this. I think this is just perfect for a Valentine's Day piece. It's more like a, it's not cranberry red. Let's be clear. I mean, they probably came up with the color because it's cranberry red on something else. Also, like Christmas memories or holiday memories seem to be their theme for this series of fabric. But it's like a deep, to me, it's like a very deep blush. Like a deep rouge somebody, like women would put on their cheeks. I don't know if that is still a thing that ladies like to do. The younger generation anyway. I don't know if that is still a makeup design choice. I don't wear makeup, so I don't know. So I have plans to stitch that on that. We're coming to the end of what I've got today. But I have my New Year, New Start picked. And it is going to be Just Nan's Summer Mouse in a House and the mouse, Miss Strawberry Mouse. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do the mouse today or if I'm going to do the house. I will figure that out once I get this video all posted. But I have my 32 count blush from Weeks Dye Works for the mouse. I was going to say, please. That's... We get my face out of there. That might actually be very true to color. And then we have the 32 count Platinum Belfast linen for the house. That's also from Weeks Dye Works. And that actually appears to be showing very true to color. All right. I believe that is everything I have today. I wish every one of you a safe and happy new year. Let's make this one the best we can make it. At the very least, let's hope it's not as terrible as last year. Personally, for me, last year was the worst year. Let's make 2022 a lot better. All right, thank you all very much. I hope to see you all soon. Maybe I'll actually get a comment on this video. I don't live for comments. I don't live for the like, comment, subscribe thing. Because I can see my views. I know many people aren't actually watching these videos. But, you know. Hey, you know what? Let's try this. If you have a question for me about almost anything, stitchy related or my process or, you know, what does my setup look like, maybe I'll try to answer for you. And I'll address it in the next video. So thank you all. Have a happy new year. And hopefully I will see you before the end of the month. because I do have some haul coming. Bye.